Good morning. Just leaving my hotel, the Sam Cozy Hotel here in Chengdu. It's actually in the WENSHU Monastery area. It's really quiet, residential, peaceful area. But I'm getting ready to start my day. I only have one day in Chengdu. And I'm attempting to do a jam-packed day of going north to the Panda Research Center and then go all the way on the other side of the city, all the way south. I think it's like 70 kilometers to the Leshan Buddha, which is one of the tallest standing Buddhas in Asia. I'm really excited to start my day, so come along with me. So the best way to get to the Chengdu Research Base for Giant Panda Breeding is from downtown is actually just to take a taxi. You could take the bus. I think it's like 6 yen or 6 won, or RMB, 6 RMB, which is about $1. A taxi from downtown, I paid 35, which is about $5 US. So actually taking a taxi is probably the fastest and easiest way to get out to the Giant Panda Breeding Center. So I'm standing in front of the Chengdu Research Base for Giant Panda Breeding and getting ready to kick off my day here in Chengdu to go through the Giant Panda Research Center and understand more about the giant panda. So here we go. Yeah, I'm on my way to the breeding research center, the young cubs, and it's a really pretty walk. So just not only here for the pandas, but actually the scenery is really pretty. It's interesting to come and learn about new things, especially here at the Giant Panda Breeding Center, where you quickly realize that one of the problems of the pandas becoming extinct is they only have a brief window all year of breeding. That's for 72 hours for the whole year, which is a very small window. So that's why this research center is actually extremely important to help preserve the pandas and help them breed when it's time. It's so loud in here, and we're getting ready to see the baby pandas. Tiny little pandas. Each one of the pandas are numbered, and they're labeled as a stud. Which stud do you want to be? So this is what happens on the weekend here at the research center when you fight for your spot with the tourists. So I'm here at the Chengdu East railway station. Call me crazy, but today I'm gonna jam in visiting the Panda Center, which is the north part of town, about 30 minutes north of the city. And now I'm getting ready to take a high-speed bullet train about I think it's 70 kilometers south of the city. And it's about noon right now. I left my hotel about 9 o'clock, so I'm 3 hours into my day. And now I'm gonna take a train and go south and see if I can get two of the more popular tourist attractions in Chengdu done in one day without a tour. They do have tours that are pretty pricey. I think they're like 700 RMB, which are $100 US. I'm gonna try to do it for about 300 RMB, a little less than around $40 US. So I'm gonna go into the train station, get my ticket, and head to Leshan. So I'm trying to buy my ticket to Leshan, but the machine is only in Chinese. There's no English, so I have no clue what I'm looking at. So this really nice guy is actually trying to help me out. So I've waited in this line for about an hour. Hasn't really moved. It's now 1 o'clock, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out to Leshan just because this line is taking forever. There's no English option.
I can tell you.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
How do I get to Leshan?
Next time. Wait a minute.
Okay. Someone speaks English. I need to learn Mandarin. So the guy was really nice. He tried to help me, but the train actually said it took an hour and a half to get there, and there was only standing room only. I think it must be because it's the weekend. So I would suggest if you want to take the train, you get your ticket in advance, and you know your times, and you try not to do this in one day. It's actually too much, or actually just do a tour. It's more expensive, but you're guaranteed to get there and see it. So now I just go find some lunch and relax the rest of the day. So I'm at this Sichuan restaurant near my hotel, and they actually have an English version of the menu. And I just pointed at what I wanted. They were a little confused, but I think we got it through sign language, a lot of pointing. And yeah. So I got something that looks like chicken, but I'm not quite sure. It looks like the innards of a chicken, so we'll see. But I have noodles, and yeah, I guess it's time to eat. So I tried to eat this stuff that looks like chicken, but it's really chewy. I couldn't chew it, so I'm not gonna eat it. But I tried it. The noodles are good. So the way you eat noodles in China is you just slurp them. It's really spicy. It's gonna clean out my system, which is good. I'm like crying. One of the amazing things I just found was this monastery, WENSHU Monastery. And I think they're praying, but this woman's must be very upset. I don't think she really likes the Buddhist culture, so she's protesting. But anyway, but it's a very peaceful site that I just discovered close to my hotel. The WENSHU Monastery is a beautiful site, and right now they're praying inside. This building is spectacular. All the detail on the top, like, it's a beautiful, beautiful building. I love the Chinese architecture. But inside right now, I think they're meditating. It's actually very soothing. And the people inside are walking around meditating. It's doing a walking meditation. Well, that's a wrap from Chengdu. Hopefully if you enjoyed this day with me. I started out thinking I could go see the Panda Research Center as well as Leshan in the south, but it ended up being a bit too much for one day. So you could actually try it, just make sure you get your train ticket in advance, because that was the breaking point for me when I had to go to the train station and no one spoke English and none of the terminals were in English. So I'm heading back to my hotel and I head out to Tibet tomorrow. But hopefully you enjoyed this day with me here in Chengdu to see the pandas as well as the WENSHU Monastery. A little impromptu visit of my day. But that's how it works. You travel And sometimes you get what you want, and sometimes you don't. So I hope all is well, and we will catch you from my next destination. Until then, cheers.